Hi guys, on today's video I will show you how to grow your little capital into big capital in a space of days. Okay, so if this kind of content is what you want, if this kind of content is what you like, do what to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload a new video, YouTube will be like, hey, Slim Boss has done it again. This is Slim Boss. Okay, so on this channel we teach how to grow our little capital into a big capital and how to grow our big capital into a bigger capital. Okay, so this channel is a kind of channel I wish you to stay. You don't need to miss this channel. Okay, so on our last video we talked about this Bitcoin and USDT, and we talked about the indicator. So if you haven't watched the video, I will link that video on this video description. And okay, so it will be on at the last screen also. If you can't find out the video description, just watch this video today and you will find it at the end screen, so you will be able to watch the video. So let me open the indicator to just touchlight something about what we discussed on our previous video. Okay, I told you that I use this indicator to know when to buy the market and when to sell the market. If you look at the past market, this particular point here was a good time to buy this market, and why this point here was the good time to sell the market. And as we come here also, this place could have been a better place for someone to buy, but you can only make good profit based on how much you have, like the capital you have. And this particular place would have been a perfect place for you to sell. It all depends on your capital because the gap between this and this is not much. Okay, but another perfect time for you to buy this market happens to be this place here, and I was able to purchase the market at this rate, not at this rate. So I was targeting to get it here, but before I could transfer my phone and come back, the market has already grown to this point, so I get it here. All right, so getting the market here, so now the market is going to 5 nines, 5 6, it's growing up. I'm not in a hurry. My target is for this candle, sorry, for this indicator right here, for this yellow indicator line to come up and cross all this line and go higher. Right, once this yellow line cross all this line and go higher, that is when I will sell. Because like if it happens, once it happens at this particular point, exactly how it happens here, it becomes my place point to sell. Okay, and by so doing I will make a good profit. Let's just go back and show you. Let me show you how much I have inside there. Let me show you how much I have inside here. um Let me hit on sell. That's the only way you can see what I have. Okay, it's on sale already. Let me hit on max here. I have about 20.31 Bitcoin, which happens to be 11.35 USD, right? So let me assume the market now grows up to a point where it becomes 0.58. I'm just using that. If it becomes 0.58, that means I've already grown my 11.35 to 11.77. So if the market maybe grows to 6, I've grown my 11.31 to $12. Let's assume I want to keep it for this market to gain it to skyrocket very well, because this coin is a coin that usually sells at the rate of $1, at the rate of $2, $3. So imagine I let the coin grow to a point of $1. So that means I've already grown my $11 to $20. If I let it grow to $2, that means I've already grown my $11 to $40. If I let it grow to $3, that means I've already grown my $11 to $60, almost 61. So maybe this coin will do better than what it used to do, because that's the culture of every coin. In every year, they will do greater than what they did last year. Okay, imagine this coin was at $3 last year, so this coin will definitely hit up to $4 this year. Okay, but that is not the fact on this particular point. Okay, but let's just assume it happens like that. It hits $4. That means I've grown my $11 to $81. Okay, so I always tell you that whatever you do on this trading platform, anything that related to money, it's always risk. But with this pattern that you are doing, is a kind of risk free, but always be it at the point of your mind that your money can lose weight, and the money can also add weight. But once you follow this my strategy, I believe your money will always add weight. Okay, because let me show you something. Let me go to my asset here. So as you can see, like this is what I'm telling you, the money was at the rate of 11.8. Initially my capital was at 11.9293. Okay, now as you can see, it has dropped to 11.83. When I opened this video, it was at 11.894. Okay, so that is the deal right here. But because we know what we do, we have already set our indicator, the market is down. So what's happening is, if you have more money, look at it, the market has already dropped to 554. So what's happening is, if you have more money, you buy it here. Okay, you buy it here. So when it hits up to, when the indicator now bring up back to a particular point where you can sell, you sell it, you make your profit, and you leave the market. So that will be the end of the video for today. If this kind of content is what you like, if this kind of content is what you need, if this content adds value, and if there is anything you want to know more about this content, just put it at the comment section. Subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, so that whenever I upload a new video, YouTube will like, hey, Slim Boss has done it again. Stay blessed and have a peaceful week, as we call it a day from here.